Hello everyone, my name is Ansu Khan. I'm 24 years old. I come from Myanmar. Now I'm studying in Lovely Professional University, Punjab, India. Today I'm going to talk about one of the most important concepts in political science. It is power. Power is something we experience every day in politics, in school, at work, or even at home. In this video, I will explain the meaning, definition, types, source, and importance of power in a simple and clear way. So let's start. What is the meaning of power? In the natural science, power means the force or energy that helps things move or work. But in the social science, power means the ability to achieve goals or influence other behavior. And it is the ability of one person, group, or institution to make others think or act in a certain way, even if they resist. It is present everywhere in government, school, workplace, or even in families. For example, when a teacher guides students or when a government makes laws, this is power in action and it can be used to guide, organize, and protect society. And now I would like to explain definition of power. Different scholars have defined power in many diverse ways. For example, according to Mark Level, he described power as the capacity in any relationship to command the service or compliance of others. Another different scholar, H.P. Weissman, described power as the ability to get one wish carry out despite opposition. In short, both scholars mean that the power is the ability to control others or make things happen, even if people don't agree with you. Now let's talk about types of power. Power has many different types, but I would like to explain some important powers. They are coercive power, economic power, political power, and social power. Coercive power comes from the ability to punish, threaten, or use force to make others obey. Economic power comes from control over money, property, and resources. People are obey because of financial dependence or material benefits. Political power comes from control over political institutions, decision making, and common processes. It allows leaders or officials to make and enforce laws. Social power comes from status, reputation, and social connection. People are obeyed because of respect, influence, and community relationships. In society, this form of power often work together to shape people's behavior and maintain order. Each type of power shapes how society functions. And now let's talk about social power. Power can come from many sources using different means such as force, will, knowledge, coercion, influence, charisma, or position. For example, a teacher power comes from authority and knowledge, while a famous leader power comes from charisma. Therefore, power in society is not only about strength but also about influence or resource that help people reach their desired outcomes. And I would like to talk about power and authority. Power is the ability to control or influence other behavior through coercion, pressure, or even force. But authority is different. Authority combines both power and legitimacy and is the recognized right to exercise power. When people accept this right and feel moral duty to obey, power becomes authority. For example, people obey a judge's order because they believe the judge has the rightful authority to make legal decisions. Therefore, while power can force obedience, authority earned through legitimacy. And now, I would like to explain importance of power. The concept of power is one of the most influential ideas in the whole of political science. Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle each acknowledge the importance of power in their own ways. In the modern age, Machiavelli, Hobbes, Nietzsche emphasize the significance of power. In the present century, Gatling, H.G. Morgan II and Mark Level had all said power as the most fundamental concept in political science. According to Gatlin, the concept of power is fundamental in political study. Another different scholar, Mark Level, believed that everything happening around us is, in some way or another, related to power. It is power that provides the state with order and peace. Power is very essential in political life because it allows government to make decisions, maintain order and law, and protect citizens. Without power, society will have no structure or stability. In conclusion, power is the central concept of political science because it, it explains how society organize, govern, and control. Every form of government and leadership depends on power, but value lies in how it is used. When exercised wisely, power brings peace, justice, and harmony in society. But when misused, it leads conflict and oppression. Therefore, power must always serve the common good. And that's all. Thank you for listening.